Good evening. Hail and welcome to my chamber of horrors. That was the obligatory vampire cosplay. It's the best I could do on such short notice. So, Vampyr. It's a little loud, but I think that's just here on the main screen. Yeah, look at that. Immediately goes down as we get into the actual game. So, Sunday, final day of the week. I have had a rough week, but overall, I'm doing well, and I hope you are too. I hope all of you have had a good week, and I hope this is a good end to the week to kick off a new and hopefully even better one. Now, where the fuck were we? We were in Whitechapel. We had found our way to a resting spot where we got some sleep. And we're trying to get over here. Oh, right, because Lady Ashbury, who is secretly a vampire, is being blackmailed. Now I remember. We managed to upgrade our hacksaw. Get some blood absorption on that. That's absolutely lovely. We managed to upgrade our stake to a Priven stake, which is a better stake. Our gun has been upgraded. We have blood serums. We have healing serums. Our autophagy has been upgraded. It's actually looking pretty goddamn good. I only have one question, and it's mainly for myself. And that is, do I want to save up, I think it was 1300 to upgrade Blood Spear, which is being very useful, or would I rather put some points into like maybe more health? I think we're gonna save up to upgrade Blood Spear for now. I think that's where we're going, because then we still have the points, which means if we're struggling we can come back to spend them. Large box of pills, fucking A. Let's just deconstruct that. And let's head on out. Alright, so that led through some skulls. You know what, that seems a fine way to go. Let's go this way. Maybe pick a fight along the way. Hey, shit ass! There we go. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I hate that attack. And I especially hate that I'm so terrible at avoiding it. That's not the button I meant to hit. But it'll do. That's the one I meant to hit. Give me some blood. There we go. Right, we got rid of all the aggravated damage. We still have a decent amount of blood. The rest is just gonna regen. And we get some sodium hypochlorite. Some more sodium hypochlorite and some quinine. I think that was worth it. I think that was worth it, Governor Bish Bosh Bing. Oh yeah, it's Vampyr. It takes place in London, and I found out when it takes place. It takes place in 1918. But because it takes place in London, this is a great time to practice my Cockney accent, isn't it, Governor? Which I am pretty sure is sufficiently bad to be qualified as an actual hate crime. So let's not do too much of that. Oh, that's locked. That's the way I was gonna go. Alright, let's go this way then. Have to deal with these buttheads again. Well, maybe I can get some blood out of them. Oh, wait, this is where I came across the bridge where the boss guy was. And I'm assuming the boss guy isn't here anymore. Is he having trouble seeing me?
Step away!
Step away, like this.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Uneven elevation is a bitch. Give me a little bit of blood. Use some blood, mate. Ow. First of all, rude. How about you die? And you give me some healing. Where did he come from? Alright, use another drink. You, sir? Give me one last drink. And then I think I'm gonna kill you. Actually, give me one more drink. Ow! This is good. This is good. I'm getting into small, shitty, unimportant combats. Gives me some practice with combat in this game before I have to do anything real. Wait, that lock behind me? Oh no, that's where I came down. Just because I drew them back. Pick up their belongings. Oh, aluminum powder. Nice. Or aluminium powder. This is English, so it uses the proper form. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Walking round old London town. Is that the way up to the hideout? Not even. Well, actually it might be. Yeah, that's the way up to the hideout, I think. I really do waste a lot of time just exploring in this game, but I don't really think it's a waste of time. I am enjoying myself exploring. Actually, this... Yeah, this seems to be the way. Just sitting there with no loot for me. How dare you, bitch? If you're going to die on the streets of London and have your corpse stinking up the place, you could at least have some loot for me. I think exploring pays off. I agree. For example, if I didn't explore, I never would have met this lady. What do we have here?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Well, we're gonna go through everything. Let's start by trading, in case I offend her so I can't trade afterwards.
Kind of medicine you're selling.
Okay, is she selling anything actually worthwhile? Can be recycled into components. It's pretty expensive though. Ooh, glutamine and opium. I don't think I have any of those yet. I will sell you these rings and cigarette cases. What? The right button. There we go. And now we have more money. Right.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
My dear colleague.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Interesting. He's healthy. Let's offer her.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Well, she's got me there.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Interesting.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Yes, he does seem like a piece of shit.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Alright, I think we're done. One last look.
I'd like to see.
There's anything here I'd like to buy. Vasoconstriction properties. Treat painful migraine effects. Do I have any ergotamine and opium already? I actually have plenty of ergotamine. But I don't seem to have any opium. It's 18 a pop. So if I buy like... No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
What do we have here? I almost completely missed this guy. Hello, sir.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Oh, looks like it's having some trouble loading. Darius Petrescu.
When science fails you, this
What?
elixir
Shooting a
will give
boy
you
in the middle of the street? Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened?
I guess I did. I don't remember that.
And I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Investigation updated. Interesting.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Interesting. I've met her, so I'm pretty sure she's real.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Poor guy.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Oh, I don't have a migraine treatment. Oh, that's a shame.
I will see you later. What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Ah, poor guy.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Oh, a Swanborough cordial. I am...
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I can't wait to disassemble that and see what's actually in it. It's probably just opium and codeine. That'll make you feel better, no matter what's actually going on with you. This is where it came from, right? No, I came from down here. Yeah, this is where I'm going. Is there a quick access here to the hideout? Like somewhere I can bat fly up to? It looks like there is. Maybe? Yes. District State Serious. So two things. I want to see if I can make a migraine remedy. I don't actually know how to make a migraine remedy currently. That's why I didn't have one. Okay. Finally, what does this... The only thing I get out of it is a glass vial. Meaning there is nothing useful in this cordial at all. You know what? I'm gonna keep it in my inventory because maybe I can use it to give to someone or trick someone or bargain with someone. I am so glad I did not spend 35 shillings on buying one. Holy shit, what a scam. I mean, we all knew it was a scam. I just thought it would be slightly less of a scam. Whoop. Is there only pain and suffering in this world? Might. This is the right way. It's actually right over here. Oh, another person. I don't know why. Coming into Whitechapel, I had this idea that it was kind of this abandoned district full of roaming bands of skulls and vampire hunters, and there would be nothing but combat here. But now there's just people out and about in the street for me to talk to. And that is not a complaint, because I really like the talking in this game.
Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Got a cold. That would drastically increase his blood
Since I took
quality.
an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
700 XP. He's still recovering. Gonna give him some more time.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's
This
a
guy
nurse.
we're eating,
What
because
can
I
you
don't
tell
like
me
him.
about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
What a charmer.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Can we just agree, fucking you? Can we agree that that alone is enough justification for killing him? Because fuck this guy. Fuck this guy so hard with a cactus. Murder him? I want to get to know him better so he's worth more XP, and then when I can get as many XP as possible out of him, I'm eating him. Because fuck this guy.
You obviously place yourself above the misery of Whitechapel, but you are as repellent an individual as I have ever met.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
You know what? There is one thing I like about this guy, and it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth to say anything positive about the slime ball. But I do like his dress sense. He does look like a snappy dresser, which I think has more to do with it being 1918 London and that just being the general style. But I do like the look of him. He's just a piece of shit.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
If I were entering into the world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Alright, alright. 850 XP. I think we can get him to 1,000. But we're not waiting for that. Bring him somewhere nobody can see him. And nothing of value was lost.
My only regret is that no one will mourn me, for I have never been loved.
District will suffer the consequences of your action. Okay, so moral quandaries. Was I that so evil to deserve such punishment, for I have never been loved? Here's the thing. If Cadogan Bates has never been loved, I feel sorry for him, but that does not excuse his actions. It might help to explain his actions, but it does not excuse them. And now I get to level up Bloodspear, which goes from doing 190 to 230 damage. So that's like low 20s% increase. And it gets cheaper as well. Oh wait, it's 2,000. I thought it was 1,300. Fuck! Oh, it's because I wanted to level up coagulation. Yeah, I remember. We're gonna level up coagulation instead. That's the real one we wanted to level up. Get 3 seconds. What do we get up here? 5 seconds. 8 seconds. 10 seconds. That's insane. Or 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and we also get some blood. I will take the stronger control. Right, confirm. And now Whitechapel is going to deteriorate because I just took out one of its key citizens. What about the other districts? Docks is stable. Everybody's getting sick in the Pembroke Hospital. It's all fatigue. Oh, someone has a cold, someone has a headache. Fatigue, fatigue, cold, anemia, fatigue. Whitechapel. The Palmers. He has a migraine, he has an unknown sickness. And the West End, we don't know yet. Haven't been there. Alright. Before we leave, I could do with another cold treatment. Then another one here, another one here, another one here, another one here. Cold is probably pretty common. Fatigue is probably really common. There we go. Did it take a hit or was it just at least? I think it went down by like 1%. Which makes sense because even if he is an absolute reprehensible piece of shit, his presence did probably have a minuscule amount of stabilizing effect. Like he's suddenly gone, that destabilizes things just a tiny bit. Can I jump over there? I can. Is there any point to jumping over here? By the way, I don't know if the game is clever enough to tell, but I Vampire ate someone right outside my own hideout. That was probably not the smartest thing I ever did. Don't need blood, so I'm not going to eat a rat. Do. So let's head in here. Trying to find and talk to Darius Petrescu.
What? What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Tackle your vampire senses, of course. There's bronchitis. Oh look, I found Dorothy Crane. It's not an eavesdrop space. Maybe if I go around the other way. How do I get in a good position? I think this is right out. This is taking me away from where I need to be. Thought. Oh. Oh, it's just an lamp. I thought I saw a shiny. Benjamin Palmer.
I could get some work in. Everything.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Treatment for migraine. Oh, right, that's the one I didn't have. God damn it.
I was... A gun?
And here I was gonna treat him too. I was gonna be good. Gonna be nice. It looks like I need to eavesdrop. I just... Oh! Now we have it. Guess I just had to wait. Now to find the right spot. There we go.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Ooh, journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Interesting. Let's go talk to this journalist. New hint
I
available.
must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Let's have a look-see at the map-see. Alright. Are there going to be any enemies along the way? I could do with a fight. Oh. Are these guys enemies? No, seems like just two unknown citizens.
Let's look the other way this week, Joe. Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Start by seeing what he has for trade. Ooh. Handle parts. Drugs. Spring. Common trigger part. I'm of a mind to buying the common handle parts. I think I shall. And the trigger parts, and the trigger parts. That'll get me closer to upgrading my saw, my stake, and my gun. I don't think I have any... Oh, I do have a ring. I have a ring I could sell to him. Cadigan's treasure. Large bag full of small items. Be recycled into components. Sorry, we're not selling that, but we will sell this ring.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Interesting.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you.
Bloody refugees! Bloody immigrants!
Medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Sound like Scals. How you doing? He's worth 2000 XP. Game is really trying to tempt me.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever. Madness. Something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Interesting. So this is a modern game. It has loot boxes.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Joe Peterson, interesting. I'll require hints. Alright, good sir. I'll leave you to your business.
Mr. Lewis.
Now where was this guy? He's right over there. Is there a hideout nearby? Not really. Just want to look at something. I can see what I need. So I need one more common trigger part, then I can upgrade my pistol. I need one more tiny handle part, Then I can upgrade my stake. And I need 2 more common handle parts. Then I can upgrade my saw. Game wants to move your moral limits in the game. 2000 XP? Well, he is racist. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that's also why Cadogan Bates was worth so much less XP. Because the game is like, well, he's already a piece of shit. You probably won't feel too bad eating him. So we're not going to tempt you with as many XP for him. Hello, mister?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not
Piss off!
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Do you know the... Actually, hold on. He's suffering from fatigue. Keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
What?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the...
I mean, that's basically what I
I
do.
don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Well,
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
let's go back and see if we learned something new about Mr. Barrett.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Kinda hope I would not beat you up for $1,000. I would. If I could get away with only beating you up very slightly and then sharing the money with you afterwards, then I would. But I wouldn't seriously hurt you.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Willing and able to fake brain injury.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Interesting, interesting.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Squeeze me. Now where did Mr. Peterson go? Oh, so many new people to talk to. Is this the famous White Chapel of Whitechapel? Doesn't look white.
Hello,
I saw
young
someone
man.
in here.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Don't mind me.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
What a shitty thing for a father to say.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Oh, let's have a look at your health. You're anemic. I'm gonna give this guy an anemia treatment, not because I want to suck his blood, but just because I want to improve the
But you don't
neighborhood.
seem to be living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies
Oh, is he an
me.
agoraphobic?
I went outside once
Well, good.
without my father noticing, and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Poor guy.
Do
He
you
probably
know Nurse
doesn't know
Dorothy Crane
Dorothy
from
Crane.
the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes,
Oh.
I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
I guess that's alright. Let's give you a checkup.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
They really show how the environment affects the psyche. Yes, they do.
Goodbye.
I really like this game.
Take care of yourself.
It's a lot, it's not just bish bosh beat up the bad guys. There's a lot of, you know, psychological, I want to say depth to the various people you meet. They feel like people, is what I'm trying to say. They feel very human.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. What'll be a way to get that key? Professional vampire hunters. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Prywin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Back, did I eat anything new? Anybody new? Were you here when I ate Cadogan Bates, Nittler? I haven't eaten anyone except him. Job refusal letter. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. Sort of were. Well, like I said, I haven't eaten anyone since then. Just a small evening snack. Whitechapel, eh? Talk to you again.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Don't remember if you did last time, but did you help the boy who got shot? I'll be honest with you, Nittler, I don't remember the boy who got shot. Earlier I spoke to the guy who shot him, and I have no recollection of that. I mean, I have no recollection of seeing him shoot the boy. For some reason, it didn't take in my brain.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, Are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
I'm gonna treat this guy for his fatigue.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
So I want to look at... Where are the minor quests, the investigations? Local investigations, here we are. Retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. That's the one I wanted. That's someone who can read Braille. Promising recruit. That succeeded. Cadigan Bates. Retaliation, that has succeeded. Track. There we go, trinkets and more. Oh shit! Game just crashed. Fatal error. It did not like that. When's the last save? I don't know. This game, the game auto saves and uses checkpoints. So I don't even know. It doesn't have manual saving. Okay, looks like it's saved. What? Where is this? Okay, so it's saved after I eavesdropped. Which means all the stuff with Wade Barrett and Mr. Joe Peterson I have to do again. So I'm just gonna blitz through it a little bit.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Fancy bar.
You never...
Look at these. These are already grayed out. Like I already have talked to them.
Right then.
And he doesn't have the handles, which means I already bought them. Okay, so position-wise, it reset me, but it seems like I still have done all the various conversations.
How is business?
Business?
I see.
It's no...
As a...
What you mean?
Violent.
Yeah,
Where
in the cloak?
have you...
No.
Okay.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so track this again. Hit details. Going to get ice cream again. Oh, nice! Get some for me too. I will take pistachio with chocolate chips, please. Academic workshops attacked him while he was looting the place for trinkets and tools. Had to drop his package to escape the assault and would like to retrieve the box. Maybe I should go and see for myself what's going on in those abandoned buildings. You have chocolate? I'll settle for chocolate. I'll settle for chocolate if I really have to. Oh, chocolate, that brings back memories. That brings my mind back to that Gâteau Marcel we had when we went out to dinner. Holy shit. That is still ingrained in my mind. That was really a special experience. Holy shit. So for anyone else listening who doesn't know, a Gâteau Marcel is you have some cake that's basically like a brownie, like almost kind of gooey, chocolatey, and then on top of that you have a really rich chocolate mousse, and those two combined, it was just heavenly. What do we have here? Throw an exterminator. Almost immune to ranged damage. Prune gunner. Oh. Got another guy right here. Prune rookie. Using guns against these guys seems pointless. But this seems a good idea. Get rid of you. Get rid of him. So this guy next. Should kill him. And then I can drink this guy to get some health back. And some blood. Hey! Don't shoot me. There we go. Did he not drop a loot pack? Oh well. Oh wait, it's there. No, it's not. He didn't drop anything. How dare he? How absolutely dare he? Ooh, bullets. And some lead sticks. Those are all gonna come in handy. Some blood samples. This is where I'm supposed to be, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So what I'm gathering from this story is that... what was his name? Barrett Lewis came here and was attacked by Skulls. But it seems like in the meantime, the God of Priven has moved in and started eradicating the Skull. Oh. And then there's this thing. I hate these guys. But he's almost immune to blood attacks, so that's pointless. I need to watch my stamina better. Dead. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It was a fairly low level one. Ooh, these things always scare me. But anyway, as I was saying, Barrett Lewis was here, got scared off by monsters or skulls, and now the God of Priven. Well, maybe the God of Priven hasn't gotten around to getting inside. Maybe they were just outside gathering strength. And inside here, because they would have fought this monster. So I'm guessing it's going to be skulls in here, if there even is anything more in here. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's an upstairs. Okay. Shillings, 5. Stairs are out, but it's a good thing I have hacks. Some more lead rods, some lead plate, beautiful. Can drop down here. Is that just where I came from? No, it's not. Interesting. Well, let's continue up here first.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
A letter, you say? Barrett. There's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, it will crush him, and then he will kill you. We had some good times together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it, and I know it too. So I'm ending this, right here and right now. I kind of had a suspicion about this. I should have called it, because I was kind of suspecting this. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Goodbye for now, Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
What do you think, Chad? I already know who I'm giving it to. I've made my decision. So we can give it to Barrett Lewis, and the secret will be safe. Or we can give it to Joe Peterson, and he will know that his wife was cheating on him with his best friend. Which one do you think? I also suspect that the kid is actually Barrett's son and not Joe's son. Nicholas says give it to Joe. You do know he's going to kill Barrett Lewis if we give it to him. Hatchet. Hold on. 65 damage, 10 attack speed, 25 stamina. Yeah, unless that upgrades really strongly. That is a lot of damage. So that's 220, 10, 25, 200, 15, 20. I still think I want to stick with the song. I think for the kid's sake, don't. It means more blood for me. Does it though, Nittler? Why would I get blood out of Joe Peterson murdering Barrett Lewis? Trying to get me to get them to fight. I feel like the version of Jonathan Reed that I am playing is not a complete goody two-shoe, but a little bit of a goody two-shoe. So I am giving it to Barrett Lewis and helping him preserve his secret. I feel like, if nothing else, for the sake of the kid. Oh, missed that one up. God, that coagulation is so strong. What of the day? Question of the day. You think maybe regeneration or immortality? Good choices. Let's assume you get to pick one, and it doesn't come with any of the usual vampire drawbacks. Oh, the inability to cross running water. Setting this harsh requires different moral codes. Also really poor entry. I was trying to walk right up to the edge. Ah, damn it. I always get caught. Oh shit! Camera! Oh, camera, please. There we go. That's one down. Okay, get some stamina back. Ah, he interrupted my bloodlines. Oh my god, this camera's gonna kill me. Alright, I'm gonna drink you. The laminator would pick to turn to smoke and disappear from any awkward conversation. I mean, that would be a good power. Just poof. Another box of pills. Hello. Only level 8. I'm not really worried about you. However, I do... Blood back and then kill you. Finish him off. There we go. Look over there! Bat! Poof! I honestly think I would pick either immortality or mind control. This looks like an arena. I don't like how this looks like an arena. Maybe not. Wouldn't mind the super strength. I mean, super strength would be neat, but I just feel like if I were fully turned into a vampire, I would enjoy the super strength. But if I only got to pick one vampire power, super strength would be pretty far down the line for me. Very stronger than us. No, I think I just don't see raw physical strength as being all that useful just by its own. You know what? You could pick regeneration, and then you could work out. And because you regenerate, your muscles would heal much quicker, so you'd be able to work out much harder and much more frequently, thus gaining more strength. It would basically be like being on steroids. Because that's basically the main thing steroids do. The reason steroids allow you to gain such insane amounts of muscle, a big part of that is because it lets you recover so much faster and so much better. Would be afraid of the seagull screeching guy in your neighborhood. Fair enough. Alright, Mr. Lewis.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
He is right, it is none of my business. Honestly, fair enough. But I'm still gonna stick my nose in his business.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Aww. Do you have any more handles? Well, he has the good handle parts, but I don't really need those yet. These. It's out the ring, of course. No, you know what? I'm gonna buy the tiny handle parts.
Fancy buying?
You never... Right then.
I'm gonna buy these. I don't need them yet, but I will in the future. Yeah, 80. They were expensive. They were fucking expensive. But I'll show you why I want them. So this is level 2 currently. To get to level 3, I need the common handle parts. But as soon as we get to level 4, I'm gonna need the good handle parts. And for level 5. I'm gonna need a total of 9, and I just got 2. So honestly, that is significant. So I think that was worth a significant part of my money. Now, who do we have here? These characters. Well, this is the reporter, obviously. And that's a manic street preacher, just like the band.
The wars of men should not be your main concern. The disease upon us is not an accident of nature, but the punishment of a divine will.
Oh good, he's a nutcase. Wonderful. I am going to talk to the reporter. Actually, the reporter's going inside. We're going to talk to the priest first. But we're going to do so after a quick break, so I can go pee and grab myself a fresh monster. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Guess who's back? Back again. Bear is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Ah. That concludes tonight's musical interlude. Now let's talk to a crazy priest.
My interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
Oh good, he's one of those.
And I just have a few questions.
A scientist?
Where's Monster Blurb? It should be there.
Lost than I thought, my son.
You gotta unleash the beast with monster energy.
There it was.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Do we have another candidate for Bloodbag? Is this guy so reprehensible that we can justify eating him? How much is he worth? Well, he's very hard to mesmerize. I need to get my mesmerize level to 5. I have no idea how to do that. But he is at less than half his potential, and he is already worth 2,500. Tempting.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work?
You need to eat that motherfucker!
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country.
Oh no, she's a goddamn commie!
What happens when you let a woman get involved in...
She's a commie! Somebody call J. Edgar Hoover. Oh wait, we're not in America. And it's not the 50s. And this guy's completely irrelevant. Fuck this guy.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me.
I think it's a thing I can improve with XP.
Blinded.
If it is,
Well, you are
I've missed it.
answers, aren't you?
But we'll have a look at it.
Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean?
All
Quite a...
Well, you...
Well, I suppose I can...
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Don't be silly, those are just vampires.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
With prayer.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Oh, a bit more direct.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly
Is he
your
working with the
plan
god of
concerning
Pruin?
the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Fire is just the instinctive answer of a caveman facing something he does not understand. This is the 20th century.
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows.
This guy is such an idiot.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley
this is
of the shadow
painful.
of death.
You are lucky that you're hard to mesmerize. Because I would eat you right now if I could.
I have heard enough.
Let's have a look here. So you think it's one of these passives, Nittler? I mean, I guess it could be this one.
The walls of your home will not protect you, for there is no protection against malevolence.
Knock, 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 knock.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since
It's an
you're a
upgrade
journalist.
in the bottom left part
My
of the
name
upgrade
is
tree.
Johnson.
Alright, I'll look at it when I get to a
Famous
bed.
surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Interesting, interesting.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Interesting.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm not gonna tell him that it's vampires.
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
And yes, if science can't explain something, it just means it hasn't been explained yet. It doesn't mean there is no explanation. Absolutely true. I thought I did get a hint on him. Maybe it was a hint about him for talking with someone else. Oh well.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright, let's find Richard Nethercott. And the mailbox and the letter. Oh, the mailbox is right there. Alright, let's find the mailbox first. How do they know it's a mailbox? Does it have a cock? Why couldn't it be a female box? I guess calling something a female box is a bit more rude, but still. Flower bouquet. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Yes, it has a cock. Oh, Jesus! Get out of my asshole, woman! Hello!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed.
Is she the mute florist?
A few questions.
It is. Come
I
on,
know
yeah.
what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
I mean, there are other ways of communicating, and she doesn't seem to be trying any of them.
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. You don't seem to need my
Oh, wow. Another 5.
Very well. Goodbye.
Am I on the right? Oh, I went past it. Let me just check this garbage can. I'm gonna double back. Couple of springs. Should be right here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest and most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petrescu. Aww.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Not going. So how do I get to the backside of the church? Guess I go around the other way, go around clockwise, maybe? On the actual church grounds. Nothing here. I really want to kick that priest down the stairs. It's gonna be locked? No. Whitechapel, great band, is it? I'm not familiar with them. Also, welcome Diamondback, how you doing? I don't think I've heard of a band called Whitechapel. I know Whitesnake. That's quite different. You okay, sir? Dazzled Skull. See if we can perfect this one. Oh, more appear out of nowhere. Ah! Should've... I keep forgetting I can't interrupt that jump. Both of them. You, give me some blood. Whitechapel is a newer metal group. Never heard of them. Which is not surprising. I'm not really on top of newest developments in the music scene. Cigarette case. I don't remember what cigarette cases break down into. I'm not really sure if I should be keeping them for breaking them down or selling them. Just quarantine. Quarantine, influenza. Keep out of this area. By order of Board of Health, Health Officer. Not even putting their name on it. Just the Health Officer of the Board of Health. A wonderfully generic, kind of anonymous. Seems like I'm still enjoying Vampyr. Oh, I'm loving it! I am loving it. I am, as you could just see, I am pretty bad at the combat. My only real complaint is that when you play on mouse and keyboard, when you lock onto enemies, the command for switching targets is moving the mouse. I need my hand on the mouse because I need to right and left click, but if I move the mouse just a millimeter, if I'm up against multiple opponents, it switches to a different target. That is really annoying. That is my one and only complaint. Otherwise, this is a really fun game and I'm really enjoying it. I think I'd go in there to find him, which means I'm going to check back here first. And I think it's pretty obvious that the reason it's like that is because it's originally a console game. And in the console, you probably use the right stick to control the camera, and then when you're locked on, you flick the right stick to switch targets. And honestly, move the mouse to switch targets, I don't think would be an issue if the sensitivity were just a little lower. If I had to move my mouse like a centimeter to switch targets, everything would be fine. But it feels like it's just the tiniest little hint of movement is enough. Need to revisit it. I also love the game. This is, I think you already know, but this is my first time playing. I am going in completely blind. I have never seen anything about this game other than a quick review. So I am really enjoying it. First time through, and I think this is one of the few games I might eventually replay. Because I'm going for a fairly goody two-shoe playthrough where I don't eat a lot of people, but I think I want to try a monster playthrough as well where I just eat everyone, just for fun. I think that could be fun.
With its own beauty and grace, Whitechapel is not just disease, desertion, and despair.
Let's talk to the crazed poet.
The silent flower of Whitechapel. An angel made flesh, I tell you.
I'll tell you. Well, tell me some more.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Okay, so he's a 3. He has a cold. Let's give him some cold medicine.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Start with the most important matter of business.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I see.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour?
Seeking inspiration, obviously.
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Fair point. I like this guy. I like him.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
I really see him as potentially, if this were a real poet, he would be like one of the keystones in the Gothic movement. Like, he would be perhaps not an equal to, but like in the same vein as like an Edgar Allan Poe.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain
You would
it?
have loved Corona.
Stirring and
Perhaps.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wildflower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr.
Of course he is. He's a poet.
Charged, Dr. Reed.
All right, thank you. Good
I'll
talk.
leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Loot. I mean, some cool characters, very human, decent combat, and I get to be a little loot slut. I mean, this game is just hitting all the right notes. Sycophant Publishing Limited, Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce to you that Sycophant Publishing chooses the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. I thought I wanted to check something, but now I can't remember what. Oh well. Wait, that just gave us a hint about Nethercott. Let's talk to him again. See what we can.
Good evening, Mr.
And good evening.
Personal questions.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard.
Don't call them scribblings.
My
Jonathan,
energy,
please.
My devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Aw, poor guy. Honestly, legitimately, poor guy. Alright.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Thought I saw something shiny over here. Guess it was just reflection in the rain. That leads right down there, right? Nothing here. It's been unlocked. Shortcut unlocked. Let's talk to Camellia again.
Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Good talk. Thank you.
Very well.
On one hand, I feel kind of a buffoon that I keep walking up to this mute woman going, "Tell me something." On the other hand, we all know that there are many ways you could try and communicate without talking, and she is not even attempting any of them. So not only is she mute, she is also completely uninterested in having a chat with me. This way. I want to stop by the hideout. So the health status of Whitechapel should go up because I've been handing out remedies. I've been healing people like a good doctor. Can I get one more of these? Don't have enough sodium hypochlorite to make another sepsis. And more coal as well. There we go. I don't have enough to upgrade any of my chosen weapons. I could upgrade my shotgun, but I don't really like the shotgun, honestly. Though that is good damage. That is good damage. I'm kind of split on the shotgun. I kind of want to upgrade it and I kind of don't. I don't really use any of my firearms much. Close am I here? I only need one, or I can upgrade the shotgun, and then I will need another 4 for the pistol. I'm gonna upgrade the shotgun. Increase damage, decrease the loading time. There we go. That's gonna end up doing a lot of damage. I'm not done crafting. I'm done weapon crafting, but so that cigarette cases turn into both aluminum powder and shots. Okay, I'm gonna start deconstructing these instead of selling them. Keep that. How many vials do I have? 37. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can increase my mesmerize. No. There doesn't seem to be anything here that increases my mesmerize. I'm just gonna look up how to increase my mesmerize. Increases automatically as you progress through the main story by completing specific missions. You cannot raise it with experience points. It's story-based progression that unlocks new dialogue options to charm or compel characters at certain points in the game. Okay. In other words, don't worry about it. It'll come on its own. Okay. I can get an ultimate. I am 5 XP short of an ultimate. So I'm not gonna rest. Play the game to kill priests. Let's see what these do. Rage. You lose control. Beast takes over for a short time. Beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. 200 melee damage with a 99-second recovery. Abyss. You create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. That's 600 shadow damage, and I don't have a source of shadow damage. I am leaning towards Abyss. And finally, Blood Cauldron, 400 blood damage. Why does it also say 230 damage? You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Ooh. I kinda really like Blood Cauldron. But I also really like Abyss. And because I don't have a source of shadow damage, I feel like my choices are either get Abyss or get Blood Cauldron and respec from Bloodspear into Shadow Mist. And I don't want to respec right now, so I think I'm gonna get Abyss. And then I'm going to consider getting Spring as well. That's going to be another 1,000 though, right? That's 500. I'm going to go out and get 5 XP and learn Abyss. So 5 XP is like killing 1 enemy. So maybe, if there are enemies in here still... Haha! Oi, fellas. Oh, you're level 14. Okay, that's you dead. Now I'm gonna drink from you. Oh wait, why am I at full blood? I guess I just got blood from, Ow, ow, ow! Hey! Got 10 XP. Which means I can now learn Abyss. Yeah, I realized that because I have Bloodsteel on my melee weapon. That is so good. That is so fucking good. Alright, let's learn Abyss. 600 shadow damage. What did it level up to? 720 shadow damage, 950, 1,300, 2,000 shadow damage. Blood Cauldron ends up at 1,300 blood damage, and then another 915 blood damage for the surrounding enemies. So we're gonna learn Abyss. And yeah, we have no XP, so that's all. Let's see how the districts develop. Oh, a lot of people get cured. But the district still doesn't seem to go up, unfortunately. We'll get more sick. District tendency went down by 1. Ooh, sepsis. That's not good. I'm almost thinking like I should go back to the Pembroke just to hand out some cures. Because people are very sick and they kind of need me. I think I need to go back to Pembroke Hospital and just heal some people. Almost like some kind of a doctor. Nah, they're fine. Can I not exit this way? Meat bags. Now, I'm playing as a Dr. Vampire, not Bender. Dr. Bender. There's a fucking thought. I prescribe binding my shiny metal ass. I cannot do a Bender at all. Not even close. Are you an enemy? Nope, you're Joe Peterson. Wait, Joe Peterson? Come out here. I see. I see. Okay. Well, we're going back to the Pembroke. We're just going to hand out some medicine and then we're going to make our way back here. We're going to maybe get into a few scraps along the way. Level 11. You know what? Let's try this. Wait, where did the guy behind me come from? Fuck off. You know what? Fuck you. The fact that the ult doesn't take any blood is amazing. But it also takes a long time to cast, so I think it is mainly an initiator. It's not really something to do mid-fight. Unless maybe I combo it with the stun. I could see that working. Stun into ult. I was just out of range. It's blocking. Don't block. Wow, I am terrible at estimating ranges right now. Alright, you. Some blood back. No deal. The skull. Stamina. Did any of the loot containers down here restock? Oh shit. Stay away, sir. Alright. I am staying away, sir. Whitechapel Old Road, District State Sirius. Never been down this way. This is not where I was going. I'm getting distracted from my actual goal. I'm gonna kill this guy and then get back on track.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh my god, the delay. Oh wow. He was tricky. Tricky Dicky. You know what? I think, honestly, I might do this. On the right track. Let's see what we've got. Oh, completely missed him. 11, 12, 10. I could use some blood, so if I just sneak up on this guy, I can get a free nibble. Alright, now I just need to get out of here. Beautiful. Fuck this. I am not fighting up here. No space to move around. We'll fight down here. Common handle pot. I'm not sure, but I think he just dropped the last part I need to upgrade my saw. Let's have a look. Holy shit, if that's the case, I am very excited. Ah, I still need one more. Still need one more. Okay. I'm not gonna piss myself just yet then. Still, it's progress. It's good. Actually, Milton, when I get to the hospital, I expect he will probably have restocked and will be able to provide the last handle pot. Nothing's restocked in here. It's seeming to me like enemies respawn, which means I can continually get drops from enemies. But like containers that I can loot don't seem to restock. So once I've looted a container, that is it. There's some fighting up there. I'm gonna leave that for now. Where am I? Wait, are they even here? These guys seem to have not respawned. Oh, there's one of them. How dangerous are they? Let's see. 12, 10, another one. I can do this. I can do this. I kind of want to leave that guy for last, though. So I'm going to deal with this guy first.
He's mine!
Yeah, take the hit, that's fine. Really bad at staying on objective. Honestly, it's greed. It's because I want him more XP. It's because I want experience points and loot. Pop you with this. Pop you with this. I should be back to full blood by the time I've wind this guy down because of the blood gain on my weapon. B-E-A, beautiful! I just got another common handle part. I just got the pot I needed. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! And that, kiddies, is why I'm bad at staying on objective, because sometimes it pays to go walkabout. Pembroke Hospital. Pop directly into my hideout. I'm not gonna spend any XP because there is nothing that costs 80 XP. Mumble grumble, you win this time, Batman. Damn right I do. Create another one of these. These don't require a lot. These. I'm not a kid, I'm super mature. Okay, if you say so, I believe you. More damage or more blood absorb? I'm thinking more blood absorb. And I can't upgrade the stake. Need one tiny handle pot. And I can't upgrade any of my guns because I don't have nearly enough trigger parts. But if I can find one common tiny handle pot, I'll be able to upgrade my stake as well. So Milton should probably have that, which will make me happy. You know what? Windows faster. Upgraded steak. Yeah, I'm gonna put pepper. I have this really good Texas pepper mix I'm gonna put on it, and I'm gonna make sure to fry it in a mix of oil and butter. That's how I upgrade it. That's why it's gonna be a level 3 steak.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Milton!
Good evening, Doc.
Buddy!
I'd like to see...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
This is exactly what I need. There we go. Been hungry all day, you fucker. Well, are you on a diet or anything? Is there anything preventing you from eating? If you're hungry, the best cure is to just eat. Have nothing in the house. Oh. Okay, so none of the shops will be open at this time, but I know for a fact that even this late you can still order McDonald's and have it delivered. I have learned that from experience. More stun on the steak. Less stamina consumption on the steak. That is wonderful. Do stamina consumption even more. And then tiny bit of blood absorption on the steak. Could be interesting. They don't have steak. True, they don't. That is a bit of a crime. You're fatigued. Nurse Brannigan?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Do you require
I will be fine.
As soon as you can get some sleep, here, have some amphetamines instead.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Alright. You're healthy. Good to hear it. Milton, you're fatigued. Can't have that.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Honestly, don't think you would love a steak from McDonald's. Yeah.
Our job brings us into contact.
That would probably be very mediocre.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
Goodbye, Milton.
Oh, I just noticed I actually get XP from giving treatments to people. I don't want to treat Beatrice Goswick because I think she's kind of a piece of shit. I don't like her. I'm a terrible doctor. I treat people or don't treat them based on my personal feelings about them.
Good evening.
That is absolutely not how a doctor should practice.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Steak costs an arm and a leg nowadays. I got a steak. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I got a steak that was on clearance. It was still good. It was still very tasty. It was a big flank steak. And I got it for 25 Danish crowns. No. There was one for 25, but the one I got was slightly larger, so I paid 29 crowns.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Which is like half, less than half what you would normally have to pay for it. Thomas Elwood is anemic. Let's treat that. Flank steak is one of your favorite cuts. Flank's decent. Flank is decent. My absolute favorite, with no comparison, is the ribeye. I will always go for a ribeye if it's available. To the point where I'm happy to pay more to get a ribeye rather than a different cut.
I will make sure.
Marinated makes great tacos. Yes.
Don't think you can do more.
I agree.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
How are you doing? You're healthy.
Here again.
Rakesh Chadana. Or Chadana. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ribeye or T-bone? Full disclosure, I am not sure I've ever...
Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plane and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that...
I got distracted by the game. But full disclosure, I'm not sure I don't think I've ever had a T-bone steak. Rakesh, come out of there. I want to speak with you. Well, fine. You're not getting this fatigue medicine then. If you're gonna be a butt about it. Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. Dr. Harvey Fiddick. Dr. Ackroyd.
I'm quite busy, Rock.
You are, but you look a little worse for wear.
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Snide little remark there. Although he's not wrong.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Rich in flavor, but cost more.
Is there anything... Really?
I don't think I've ever had the option of buying a T-bone where I didn't also have the option of buying a ribeye. And thus, I just went for ribeye because I know ribeye is always going to be amazing. Like fillet, but has to be cooked different than the New York strip, which you also like. I've had fillet, I don't think I've had New York strip either. I'm not very adventurous with my steak.
The only person who needs help.
Well, perhaps you're right.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
There you go. Oh, that gave me 50.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
He's healthy. I'm gonna treat her for fatigue, just for the sake of getting the XP.
Well, at least...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Because now I'm up to 300 XP, I can go up to the bed and actually level up one of my stats. Dr. Thoreau Strickland is healthy. Aykroyd is healthy. Thelma Hawcroft is healthy. How about Dr. Swansea? He's also healthy. Alright. Job's done. And I feel like I did a pretty good one. Ooh, something here's been restocked. Or I just missed it earlier. Give me some codeine. More codeine. Some ferrous tartrate. Let's see if there's anything in here. Ooh, there is.
It's locked.
It's locked. So I guess there isn't. Seems like the hospital restocks, which makes sense. Alright. Let's remake some of these treatments. So I have some... Can I make 2 of these? No, I can only make 1. Then we make some more fatigue treatment. And I can make another cold treatment, but I'm gonna hold off. I already have 3. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna keep that. Right, that's all the crafting. Now, I think my main trouble right now is stamina. Is there anything that makes me recover stamina faster? It doesn't seem like there is. So I am just going to level up my stamina capacity. There we go. And then we're going... Look at this, so many people cured. Oh, it went down a little bit and then it went back up. It is now in a better state than when we came here. Beautiful. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break. Just a quick 2-minute break. I'm just going to restock ammo. Gonna take a little bit of a break so I can go use the bathroom. So don't go anywhere. Once again, I shall be right back. Alright, we are back. Oops. Go. We are back, baby, and we are making our way back to Whitechapel. We just wanted to come here to heal some people. Catatonic, welcome! Welcome on in. Thought for a second it was the end of stream. No, I just had to go pee. I have a tiny bladder, and I drink caffeine while streaming, so I end up having to have a lot of potty breaks. How are you doing, Cat? Can I just call you Cat? Is that annoying? Is Catatonic better? You know what? What if I start by doing this? Catatonic's been my online handle for years. Most people call you Cat or Kata. Okay, cool. How about Kitty? Is that taking it too far? Because, you know, cat, kitty. Have I been in this door? Not sure I have. Because this isn't the place where I found Cadigan Bates' abandoned investment property. Yeah, I think this might be... Because the place I found Cadigan was in here. I think this might be new. Then again, that looks like it's already been looted, so maybe not. Yeah, catatonic isn't to do with cats, kitties. I know. Just having a bit of fun. Actually, I'm wrong. This is where I found him. I'm recognizing the layout. Remind you of Vampire the Masquerade? This is definitely inspired by Vampire the Masquerade, although it doesn't have any of the... Like, there are no clans in this. At least not that I know of. But yeah, it's vampires in the big city trying to stay hidden. There are vampire hunters. Of course it's reminiscent of Vampire the Masquerade. I used to actually attend a local vampire LARP about once every month. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, these are kind of high level. You know what? High level might mean good loot. Get some stamina back. Kill this guy. Bloodlines this guy. That quickly enough. Played the RPG as a teenager. When a digital game came out, you made mods for it. Mostly to help storytellers / DMs build their storylines. When you say the digital game, which do you mean? Because there have been quite a lot of Vampire the Masquerade video games over the years. The original one? What was that one called? Was that Redemption? Or was there a video game just called Vampire the Masquerade that I haven't heard of? Let's check in here. Probably nothing worth having that I haven't already looted. Bloodlines. If it was the original one, it definitely wasn't Bloodlines, because Bloodlines wasn't the first of them. Isn't there a new one on the way? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is coming out. But don't get too excited. It's made by completely different people. And it is very different from the Bloodline we all know and love. It's much more of an action beat-em-up. You don't create your own character. You take control of one of a number of pre-generated characters. And they rolled this back because of the backlash. But actually, the intention was for 2 of the clans to be a day 1 DLC that you had to pay extra to play. So all of that put together, and it's by the Chinese Room, which made some games that I have heard were crap before. So I'm not very excited for it. I will probably pick it up in a bundle at some point, or pick it up on sale for like €5 eventually. But until I find it like 90% off or in a bundle, I am not really going to invest in it. Because it seems like everything that made Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines special is missing from Bloodlines 2. Unfortunately. So did Redemption have like a big modding community, Catatonic? I only played like, I didn't have Redemption. A friend of mine had Redemption. So I played like half an hour or an hour of it on his computer. I think... Can I not log on to this guy? No? That's the guy I want to alt. There we go. He's only level 11 though. I'm not going to waste my ult on him. I'm just going to run up. Do that. And then this guy gets the ult. Then I just have to deal with this guy. Ow! Wouldn't say big. Online community was quite small. Even then there were subgroups to the community. Full on RP groups, PvP, clans play, just a social element. I see. Back in the day, I wasn't that much into online games. I was mostly just playing single player games for myself. I don't think I really got into like online gaming until 2009-10-ish. Before that, except for a few failed forays into MMOs, I was pretty much exclusively playing offline single player. I've just, apart from streaming, which has really changed that aspect of me, in general, I was never a very social gamer. I grew up kind of an isolated, weird kid with no friends. So gaming was kind of what I did by myself on my own because I didn't have anyone to socialize with. So it took me a long time to kind of make the leap from that into gaming being an actual social activity for me. They were kind of like two very different worlds for me. Can I just ult you? And then I'll just fight you. Ah, goddamn height. Elevation differences. There we go. Give me your loot, even if it's in your boot. There we go.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
There we are. These guys are giving hardly any XP, but still a tiny bit of XP, and they're giving loot, which I think is the more important part to it. This. Got you. I would like a little more blood. Go. This weapon is so good because normally the way I get blood normally is this. I whack them with my offhand until they're stunned. Then I drink from them and that recovers both my health and my blood. However, the weapon I'm using as my primary has built-in blood drain. So every time I just hit something with it, I get a little bit of blood back if I'm not at full. And that is as stupid good as it sounds. Just watched the Bloodlines 2 trailer now. It didn't wow you? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Can I? Oh, I can with this guy. Let's get some free damage, even if we don't need the blood. You know, I'm not shadow resistant, so that'll help a lot. There we go. Some more blood samples. I mean, I only get a tiny bit of XP per kill, but I've already gotten 90 XP just on the trek here, so it definitely adds up. So we're gonna go do that. I think we're gonna go this way this time. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Honestly, I don't see myself switching my main weapon. Something absolutely stupidly good would have to show up for me to seriously consider switching out my main weapon, because this is just working out so well. I mean, Vampyr graphics and voicing, so much better than what you just watched. Yeah. Honestly, unless this game gets really bad, I'm loving this game. This game is like a good solid 8 out of 10, maybe even 9 out of 10 for me. And if the same devs ever put out a Vampyr 2, honestly, might be a day one purchase for me. It might be one of the rare games that I actually purchase at full price when it comes out. Oh, hey man, who are you? That's Albert Palmer. Do we talk to him? I don't think we have anything new to say to him, but let's try. Oh, that was the guy who was shooting, who was getting shot.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Oh, this is a new guy. Let's see. He has sepsis, which I could cure. Let's do that. I'm not gonna eat him, but let's do it for the XP.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
There we go. I mean, it is 950 XP, but I don't despise this character. And I think I'm making a point in this game to only eat people I despise. I only eat people I think are actually bad people who deserve it. I will do a different playthrough at some point where I just eat everyone. Just for shits and giggles.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Think I'll head to bed soon. Thanks for stream. Alright, Niddlers, sleep well. If you want to catch the rest of this, the VOD will be going up on YouTube. And thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. It's always good to have you here. What else?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Personal questions, probably need hints for all of them. Alright, I'll leave you alone.
Goodbye, young man.
Who's this then? Hello, sir.
Bloody.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not.
Neuralgia. I do not have a treatment for neuralgia.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills.
Poor man.
Quiet, that's all.
I am getting a little emotional just feeling bad for this poor man. I know what it's like to be traumatized.
You don't seem well.
Always.
I don't have the treatment for neuralgia. I forgot. I mean, I could eat him, but he's not worth anything, and again, I only want to eat bad people. There's her. Honestly, I might eat her. Let's have a look at her. She has a cold, and she's level 3 mesmerized. Let's give her a cold remedy. For the sake of the district and for the sake of the XP.
You look ill, Miss.
My help.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Do we have anything new with her? Any hints? No. Do we want to buy anything off her? Let's see what we have. Don't have a lot of sodium hypochlorite solution. Don't have any junk to sell her. 35. I am offended that she is charging 35 for a bottle of nothing. Oh, we'll leave it for now.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Says the lady who just accepted a cold remedy from me that is from science because her own elixir could not help her. I guess she has to keep her scam going. This is not the way I'm supposed to go. I am going off track, off target, but I want to check out what's down here. Just do a little bit of exploring. This leads down to the west end. So I think everything down here is going to be way too high level for me, because that is, I think, for later in the campaign. 5 grease and 5 screws, and this is locked.
I cannot enter.
Alright, That is for later on then. Can I go in here? No. Boo! Boo! Alright. Well, let's go advance the story then. Now we know more about this guy. We're going to try and convince him to let us inside.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Mesmerize level 2 required. Mesmerize level 2 required, so that means I must be able to get a higher level of mesmerize before this.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Totter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Yay! Now to loot his house for any valuables. Bottle of cheap gin. That probably recycles into something good. Wait. New collectible. Wait, here. Antique figure of the Vrikolakas. This is why people don't want me in. I mean, it's not a lie. It's no lie. I want to see this. Copy of an article addressed to the Brothers of St. Paul's Stole. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, and particularly the island of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands. Herodotus himself refers to the island in his 4th book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries still to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that even today the island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Carpathians, and that its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt, or the hunt for Vrikulakas, as they call this creature. According to the local myths, the Vrikulakas is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. I think that's a really, really archaic way of saying that he does not, that being under the sun burns him. I think that's just a really archaic way of phrasing that. He can change into wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists with small variations from Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greek call him Vrikulakas. The Bulgarians and Macedonians name him Verkolak or Vacholak. The Serbians call him Vukodlak. Yes, Vukodlak. A name so similar to the Vulkod we already know, my dear brothers. Just to write the few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some of proto-vampire. That is really weirdly phrased. Maybe they are a missing link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to Santorini Island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Ooh, safe. The safe is locked, of course. That makes sense. Of course the safe would be locked. The other safe is not locked. See if we can talk more to him.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Let's get to know this fellow.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Fair enough.
Tell me everything.
I do.
Say.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Oh, poor man.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Yeah, I like it too, Catatonic. It's a really good line. I wonder who said that. He said, as a famous writer recently said. You know what? I'm going to tab out. I'm going to Google it and see if we can put a name to that quote. Or if they just made it up for the game. A cynical quote by Ambrose Bierce. Ambrose Bierce. So it is a real quote. Ambrose Gwynedd Bierce was an American short story writer, journalist, poet, and American Civil War veteran. His book, The Devil's Dictionary, was named one of the 100 greatest masterpieces of American literature. His story and occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge has been described as one of the most famous and frequently anthologized stories in American literature. And his book, Tales of Soldiers and Civilians, was named by the Grolier Club one of the 100 most influential American books printed before 1900. Okay. So one of the US's great authors. Wow. Okay, listen to this. This is the last thing I'm gonna read from his Wikipedia article. And it is fucking cool. Probably not for him, but it helps make him a mystical figure. In 1913, Bierce told reporters that he was traveling to Mexico to gain first-hand experience of the Mexican Revolution. He disappeared and was never seen again.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dora
He turned into a vampire! Oh, good call, Eliminator.
And about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Got eaten by Camille.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Again, a really interesting, very human character. He's level 2 to mesmerize. And he is suffering from pneumonia, but I do not have a pneumonia treatment, unfortunately.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Can I open this? Door has been unlocked. It's going to make things easier in the future. Again, this is like a 5% Souls-like. Like, I am opening shortcuts. That's kind of Souls-like. And the combat is not straight up Souls-like, but it's a little bit Souls-like. You got your dodges, your stamina management. It's like 30% Souls-like. So, this is not a Souls-like, definitely. But it has little elements of Souls-like DNA to it. Dorothy Crane's dispensary. Don't mind me, I'm just here to steal all your medicine that you're using to treat the poor. I'm the good guy, by the way. Liberate the medicine.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's turning, obviously.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do?
Tracheotomy?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Damn it.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
What is happening to my eyes? Look at Reed's eyes.
Still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
I don't think we have epinephrine.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
We failed. I wonder if that was possible to succeed and save him. Hey, Fawn Princess! Formerly known as Leia. Hi, welcome.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Oh, am I? I'm good.
But the previous symptoms leading up to this...
I'm good. I've not had a good day today, but I am feeling better, and streaming really helps. So I'm having a good time with this game, which I think is really good.
Primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever.
How about you? How are you?
The flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
That was a bad day. I hope it's gotten better. It's gotten much better. Much better. Samples, aka a snack for later. No, I think it's actually... I think it's actually a sample to analyze. Remember, I'm still trying to find out what the fuck is going on with my vampiric condition. While doing everything else, I am also conducting an investigation into myself, basically.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Condition resistant in a homeland.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs.
Oh, that's what she thinks. I can sympathize a lot more with what Dorothy's doing. She doesn't know Lady Ashbury's a vampire. She thinks Lady Ashbury is a psychopath who just kills people for sport, like she just said. So she's like, okay, well, if that's what she's doing, I'm going to blackmail her, get everything I can from her, and in that case, use that to do some good. Honestly, in a way, that's kind of noble of her. I mean, you could say, yeah, but why doesn't she just reveal her then? That would be better, then she would be saving people. Lady Ashbury is high class, thus the lady part. And she's just some immigrant nurse. If she were to point the finger at Lady Ashbury, again, she doesn't know Ashbury's a vampire, she thinks she's just a noble who's a psychopath. If she was to point the finger, one, she would expose herself, and two, it might not result in anything. So from her point of view, I feel like she's kind of doing the right thing with the blackmail. It's just that she is in the wrong because she doesn't know Lady Ashbury is actually a good person who happens to be a vampire, at least as far as we know. Why not trust Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused.
No, but he doesn't have the resources to help everyone.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
Honestly, we need to subsidize what she's doing here.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I'd rather not have to.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
New citizens available to kill. The district will soon suffer the consequence of my action. Well, the consequence of my action is that she is still there helping the poor and needy, so I think that's good. Oh yeah, mesmerize level 2. Fuck yeah! And now, let us plunder the place. Hey, what's going on down here? The Priven are here. We'll dump their bodies in a privy. Oh, you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Drop any loot for me? No? Bastard. Neither did you. How absolutely fucking dare. Okay, I'm gonna go up and warn Nurse Dorothea. I don't think the game will let me. I think she's just gonna sit there catatonic. But I'm going to at least try. Thank you for the lurk, Fawn. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I can't. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go outside. I wonder if they bothered old man... I want to call him Dimitrescu, but that's from Resident Evil 8. It's Petrescu. Oh, we got more of the fuckers. What do we got? Looks like he's still alive. Guy. Right, I need to get some stamina back. You know what? Ow. You do that too. Fuck you. Man, 5 blood per hit is pretty significant. Like, he did not have a lot of life left after that Bloodlands, and even so, I still managed to refill my blood completely. That, it's really good. I am falling more and more in love with this weapon. I also think it's funny that I, as a doctor, am using a surgical saw as my primary weapon. That's funny to me. Report to Lady Ashbury. Where do I report to Lady Ashbury?
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
See if we can talk to him about what happened here.
Yes?
Tell me everything.
Nothing new here. Nothing new here.
Goodbye,
right.
Mr.
I'm gonna leave you. Well, I already been in it? Yes, I have. That's where I found the note. Serious state. Ooh, that is a lot of XP by now. Where am I going? Oh, I am going back to the Pembroke. Alright. I need to pee, and I honestly think this is a good place to leave it off for tonight. We've been going for a little over 3 hours, and I don't want to rush through this game. I want to be playing this game for all of October because I am loving this game, so I'm calling it. That is it for tonight.